Welcome back to the Bohat. Hope your day is going well. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Share this with your homies if they're struggling with reverse stages. Obviously last video I did do Dalmali and Vanya. This time we're gonna go and take on, I think it's the West District and Post Town Tala. We'll take them on first. Start off with the West District. You know, as usual guys, make sure your units are built up for this. You know, make sure they are leveled up. If possible, try have you know, dupe levels and stuff so you can go first, all of that. And the first fight of today, it is gonna be against who is it? King, right? This King can be very annoying, but don't worry, we'll find a way to deal with it. We're gonna change Griamore to red Griamore, and then I'm just gonna equip the appropriate links. I think this one is extremely lenient on CC. Yeah, seems to be very lenient, so at least you have that going for you. I would actually give Gila to Gil Thunder, sorry, and then Hauser I can just give him Escanor. And what food do we have? No, we're gonna use alt food because, you know, alt food is just the best way to take these down. It's you know, it's just quite simply the best way. But yeah, King can be pretty damn tricky, even though most people should be able to go first. You can see I'm 85.7k. They asked for 65. Make sure no matter what you go over the limit because you have to do that to get one of the stars. Let's go. Okay guys, so just like last video, I'm gonna go over his uniques, see what he does, and then of course I am gonna fast forward the gameplay. I'll speed it up, you know, I don't need to hold your hand. You guys should know what to do once you're there. Obviously King, I think he does have the steal. Yeah, he does. Steals one orb when he attacks you, so be careful with that. Increase resistance by 20%. Increase crit resist by 20%, decreases damage taken from counters. This is to counter one of the houses. I think they don't want you to cheese with the houser that counters. I think is it the blue one or the green one? I don't know. And then heal 15% of max HP if he takes damage. That's Blue Fat King's unique, and increase skill uses by 2 because he's a solo boss. Alright, so yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. It's just that it might take a while to kill because he's always going to be stealing your ultimate gauge and stuff. That's why we're using red Griamore for his cube. Anyway, let's go on with this. Alright guys, so not gonna lie, I had absolutely insane card RNG there. I made it look so much easier than it actually is. But yeah man, if you use the shield and then taunt with your red Gil, you keep building up his ultimate gauge. He'll be more tanky. When you use the taunt, it gets to a point where he's just gonna patience and you can just clap him real quick. I promise you that was godly card RNG, right? I made it look so much easier than it actually is. You might struggle quite a bit. You know, we will tab disadvantage, still no issue, clapped him really easy. Let's go to the next fight. Alright guys, next up is one of the most BS, stupid, annoying, you know, so many things I want to say, but I'd have to bleep it out. This is one of the worst reverse stages that, you know, that there is right now. It's Gotha and Meliodas, and you have Jillian. Yes, solo Jillian. Mine is only level 60, 6 star, 6 out of 6. Of course, she's an SR unit, very easy to max out. If you don't have an SSR link 6 out of 6, you are probably gonna fall short. Let me check Gil Thunder. Okay, so you could, okay, so but my Gil Thunder has a lot of cosmetics. Basically, if you don't have a very good link, chances are you're probably gonna go second, and if you go second in this fight, man, you can't you know, you can't go second anyway because you won't clear it 3 stars, right? But use alt food and just pray to God. Obviously they both do something incredibly annoying, which we'll get onto, but yeah, let's go in and beat this. Okay guys, so right off the bat I do think I have a dead run here. I'm gonna have to restart, but basically Gotha is hidden, so you have to kill Meliodas first, of course. Let's check out Meliodas. Increase crit chance when he has low HP. Wait, what's that? Increase crit chance by the ratio of the hero's diminished HP. Oh, that's a green counter Meliodas. Increases lifesteal by 20%. Skill deletion. Yeah. Skill deletion. Yeah, and decreases damage taken from ultimates by 30%. Right. Okay. Gotha. Number of skill uses increased by 1. Trickery, that's red Gotha's unique. Cannot target him unless we kill Meliodas. Increases lifesteal by 20%. Skill deletion BS, and decrease ultimate move damage taken by 30%. Alright, cool. This is probably a dead run, you know, I'll give it a try, but I'm probably gonna cut right here. You know, kill Meliodas, pray to God they do not remove your ultimate. Just pray to God, you know, if they remove your ultimate, just start again. You know, you can always farm more ult food and stuff like that, so just keep trying, you'll eventually get it. Kill Meliodas, then Gotha himself can't do much. All your skills are debuffs, so even when he attack seals you, nothing he can do about it. So yeah, let's try this out. Alright guys, so we're done with that. I mean, you know, it's not hard as long as your Jillian is leveled up. It's just, you know, the RNG, sometimes if you have bad RNG, this can take a while, but luckily there only took me 1 attempt, you know, after the first initial mess up. So 2 attempts basically to beat it. Really good RNG there, but yeah, pretty straightforward. It's just that RNG can mess around with you quite bad if you're unlucky. Let's go to the next one. Alright guys, final boss of the West District is going to be Green counter Meliodas, and this is undoubtedly one of the stages where you are going to have to go out of your way to level up your units in order to go first. Me, I could not go first. I have a 6/6 Death Pierce, level 80, all his cosmetics. I even have Dolgetto's cosmetics, for God's sake, at level 60. I still couldn't go first. Look, I have this man's UR outfits, and I still couldn't go first. I had to make him level 70. Also, I had to make Arden level 65 because at level 60 he was just getting destroyed and it just wasn't good. I am using ultimate food because I just need to get my Dolgetto's ultimate. Literally, if I cannot get his ultimate by turn 2, then probably going to lose, because Meliodas is just going to target your what's his face again, your Arden, and you know, he kills your Arden, it's GG, you can't get the 3 stars. So yeah, ultimate food cheese, get Dolgetto's ultimate ASAP, and hopefully with good luck win the fight. Alright guys, so very interesting camera angle. I don't know why it looks like this. Very cool arena, but let's take a look at counter Meliodas. Increase skill use by 2. This is just counter Meliodas is unique. Immune to stun, attack disable. Decreases damage taken from debuff attack skills by 50%. Removes debuffs from the hero. Oh yeah, so he removes all debuffs. Heal 50% of diminished HP every time a debuff is removed. So do not debuff this guy. Don't do it. It's not worth. Don't debuff him. The reason why this one is so tricky is that you want to burst him ASAP, but he has a counter skill, right? So if you do a lot of damage to him turn 1, turn 2 you attack him again and he just kills one of your units or gets them to super low HP, which is very, very dangerous. But you know, gonna try my best. We'll use all of our attack skills this turn. Hopefully next turn get some Dolgetto skills, move them around, get his ultimate, and hopefully just one tap him. Let's see how we do. Okay guys, so very lucky run there. We actually managed to beat it first attempt. I could not beat this first try when I just you know, the first time I tried this, so you know, we did get very lucky. Obviously, if you guys noticed, when he ults your Arden and he stuns him, his AI will attack a different unit because they think that, you know, Arden is stunned, so no point in attacking him. But yeah, really good RNG there. Didn't even need to follow up with any attack. The real hardest thing about this fight is going first, because you have to build these units. Like, you just have, like, you just have to, right? If you use CC food or HP food or something like that, you probably can't get Dolgetto's ultimate real quick, and you probably can't beat it. You can't. Don't try and, you know, outgun Meliodas. You're not gonna outgun him. You're going to put him to low HP, he's going to put a counter, you attack him again, he's going to kill one of your units, and then you just have to restart. So ult food is definitely the best strategy for this. So Yeah, anyway, we're done for the West Town district. Let's go over to Post Town TALA. Alright guys, so first fight of Post Town TALA is going to be Lovers Reunion. We have Elaine versus Barn. Obviously on JP, you was able to choose the other two Elaines, but Green Elaine is still the best one for this. You know, as long as she's somewhat leveled up, I'm not sure if 60 is enough. I do think you probably need 65 or higher. I do like to use King Link because he does give her pierce rate, which is, you know, it's nicer to have. You'll do more damage. It's better than, you know, the extra 20 attack or like 40 attack you'll get from Escanor. That pierce rate is really good. I mean, this one is actually really easy. It just takes quite a while because, you know, Elaine doesn't do too much damage, and Barn, when you kill him, he revives back, so it can be pretty annoying, but generally you should beat this. I mean, you don't even need ultimate food, if I'm completely honest. You could just use whatever food you want. You know what, we'll try this with attack food. Yeah, I'll try this with attack food. Nothing's gonna go wrong. It just takes quite a while because Barn can be, you know, pretty annoying. He's gonna snatch you and stuff. Let's clap this Barn. Alright guys, so here with Barn, let's check out what he does. Increase skill uses by 2 because he's a solo boss. Decrease all enemies HP related stats, so that's just coin shot Barn's unique. The hero is revived with 35% of max HP when dying, so yeah. Increases HP related stats at the start of the next turn if he takes damage. So yeah man, the longer it takes, the more HP he's gonna have, the more annoying it is to kill him because he's gonna have more life still, blah 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 blah. So this fight does draw on quite a bit, and immune to stun, attack, disable. So yeah, Elaine's ultimate, which stuns, you can't stun him, but you know, I'll beat this first try. It just takes quite a bit. Let's do this. Okay guys, so that was actually pretty good, man. I do think attack food might be best if you can go first without food. If you can go first without food, just use attack food, and yeah man, I mean, it's easy as hell. This one's, you know, it's as long as your lane is, you know, above the threshold, should be very very easy. Obviously I do have mine 6-6, which does help. You know, I managed to one shot his first phase. He had around like 40% HP, managed to nuke him, get him to you know, the next part of the phase, and it was pretty easy. So yeah, this one is, in my opinion, very easy. Just level up your lane a bit, get above the threshold, use some attack food, and should be good to go. Let's go to the next stage. Alright guys, second stage of Post Town TALA. We are facing Diane and Meliodas. Meliodas does have his skill deletion here. I beat this with blue Gila. I didn't actually use the red Gila. I used blue Gila because I wanted to build up ignites on them, so when I do use her ultimate, it's gonna hit much nicer. You know, if you stack up those ignites, you use Marmus's defense down debuff, you hit them with her ultimate, it hits pretty good. I mean, I have Marmus level 80 for whatever reason, and then I do have you know, what's her name again, Gila at 75. If you don't have them fully leveled up, I mean blue Gila you should absolutely have leveled up, right? If you're farming, like, definitely, even if you're free to play, you probably have leveled her up. So yeah, just make sure you get above 43k. Main, you know, I'm just gonna spam my ignite skills, get her ultimate, hopefully with RNG, because you know, Meliodas does remove skills with that skill deletion. Let's go in here and see how we do. Alright guys, so quick recap on what they do. Let's check them out. Meliodas has blue Meliodas unique. Increased attack by 30% when debuffed. This is always going to be active because we're going to debuff him. Skill BS deletion. Extort ultimate move gauge. So not only does he remove my skill, he also steals my ultimate gauge. So this can be very very frustrating if you have bad RNG. Increase the hero's attack by 8% for every debuff applied on all enemies. Good stuff. That's why I have blue Gila to cleanse, because this Diane does debuff you. Increase skill use by 1. This is red SR Diane's unique. Decreases damage taken from debuff attack skills by 50%. Hide, so you can't target her. decreases damage taken from ultimate moves by 30%, and increases the hero's max HP by 8% per debuff applied. So yeah, I mean, the best way to beat this is with blue Gila, but the bosses are very well equipped to deal with your Gila, so you know, might be a bit of a back and forth, but let's see how we do. Alright guys, so done with that. Pretty drawn out fight, but nothing too crazy. I think you might need to do a little bit of building on Marmas to get past the CC threshold, but other than that, you know, just need some decent RNG and you'll see your way through, no problem. Obviously, if your HP does get a little low and you have a 2-star heal with Gila, you can use that, so on and so forth. It's really easy, just takes quite a bit, because the more you debuff them, the more HP they get and stuff like that. It can get pretty long. But yeah, on to the final stage for today's video. Let's go. Alright guys, final stage for today's video. We are facing Green Skinny King and Blue Barn. We do have Gila and Gustav. I did choose to use red Gila in this one instead of blue, because we just need to kill Green King ASAP. Once we kill Green King, it's just Barn. Barn's not going to do much by himself. You might struggle a little bit with the CC requirement, so this one, I think, you know, it's not too bad. You don't really have to use ult food. It just makes life easier when you're getting your ultimate. But yeah, you might have to do some building. I mean, pretty much everyone should have Gustav level 80, right? Because of you know, last season's guild boss and stuff. You should have him level 80. Red Gila, maybe you don't, but I'm not sure. If you don't, then I do suggest using her. She's much better than blue Gila for this one. King is gonna chew up your blue Gila if you have her, so yeah, use red Gila. She's much better. And yeah, let's go into this and wrap up the video. Alright, so Barn and King best friends. Let's see what they do. Barn has that's blue fighter Barn's unique. Decrease all enemies attack related stats by 15% if he doesn't take damage. Immune to freeze, so you can't freeze him. This is why you should read their uniques, guys, so you don't make mistakes. Increase crit defense by 20%, increase pierce rate by 20%, increase attack by a value of 35% of defense. Alright, okay, I see. Buffs his attack by 35% of his defense. Number of skill uses increased by 1. Has Green Skinny King's unique. Remove 1 debuff on the hero at the start of every turn. Increases attack by 30% when the ultimate move gauge is fully filled. Increase pierce rate by 20%. Increases attack by a value of 35% of defense. So so he has the same thing. Okay, so yeah, I mean, shouldn't be too hard. Just deal with them pretty easily. And yeah, let's see how we do. So yeah, as you guys saw, my Gustav was pretty close to dying, but nonetheless, actually really easy. I don't remember it being that easy. But yeah, be sure to always attack Barn at least once so he doesn't proc his unique, and then just push your ultimate ASAP. Card draw was really lucky there. We got both of their ultimates, which is good. They are both strong AoE ultimates. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it. We did the West District and Post Town TALA in this video. I'll post you know, the next part of it in a few days or whatever. Takes quite a while to record these, so please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, share it with your homies, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.